Hello everybody, Bjorn Peterson, Seed Advisor, Southern Minnesota for Beck's Hybrids. I'm just out evaluating a plot here, giving our corn growth update. A lot has changed, like we all know. We're starting to get heat, like we talked about in the previous video, and the corn has really popped. So take a look at it, everything looks really good. The one thing I wanted to talk about today is in this immediate area we had some pretty nasty storms that came through just over a week ago. And with the storm, we had heavy wind. We had a couple of neighboring grain sites that took some severe damage, losing some grain bins, and there was hail. So there's been some replants going on this last week on soybeans. So it actually made me want to bring this up. This corn, as you can see towards the base, is the leaves are tattered up, and you can see that we had some hail damage that came through with that storm. And the big thing with corn is, especially when we're early on, the growing point, which is the most important, it was still below ground. And so very similarly to what we talked about with frost, the main concern is when you have damaged leaves or foliage above ground is that it'll tie off the corn plant and really suffocate it, if you will, from growing through it. And if it ties off, then the corn plant will continue to grow and grow weird, and a lot of times it'll just die, reducing your stand. So that's the concern with hail damage as well, is that after you have that damaged leaf, you really want to get some wind or just some kind of a Mother Nature type activity to make sure that those leaves don't tie off to suffocate the corn plant. The other thing is it gives opportunity for disease to come in. One thing that's cool is you'll see very commonly with practical farm research that we're doing a lot of things to try to enhance crop production. Well, one of the things that they just put out this spring is mowing off corn. So they actually came in with a mower and cut the corn plants off at a little earlier growth stage than what we're at today, but down, taking off the top 2 to 3 inches of frost damage to eliminate the tying off of leaves to kill the plant. So PFR is doing some in-season adjustment studies. I don't know how it'll turn out. I'm excited to see. I think that was down in Colfax. I'd have to check again. I'll post a picture of the tweet with this video, but really cool to just see some evaluations of what Mother Nature will throw at us and how we can potentially manage that in the future. So like we always say, the corn is going to be growing very rapidly here with the forecast next week being in the 80s. You can start seeing a little bit of rapid growth depending on the hybrid and how it's reacting, and that'll be just showing a little bit of a coloration change with flag leaf. So as always, have any questions, give me a call. My number is 507-720-8996, and love to help you out. Have a good one.